I tell you, them goddamn Nazi sumbitches coming here, we gonna shoot their asses out, I tell you what. Going out in a blaze of glory, hallelujah!
Machine Games has once again struck Nazi gold with Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus. Everything starts with a quick recap, so even players not familiar with the first game can jump right in. After acquiring a power suit and escaping Nazi clutches, you head out on a journey to reclaim America, now under the Nazi regime. Right from the start, you're shown just how evil and malevolent Irene Engel and her soldiers are. The writers have done a fantastic job, making you despise and loathe your enemies, fueling that rampant desire for revenge. This time around, there are a few flashback sequences that focuses on BJ's family and childhood. It helps to further your anti-fascist resolve and really drives home the notion that Blazkowicz grew up learning to fight for what's right and respect everyone's freedom from such an early age. The voice actors do a great job, making it easy to empathize with and spur on a sense of camaraderie as you go into battle with them. The campaign is lengthy, even on medium difficulty, and you should expect to die a lot. Enemies hit hard, and while stealth is encouraged, eliminating multiple lieutenants while undetected seems to have become that much more difficult this time around. Most encounters begin with a short, silent spree while moving towards each lieutenant. Something goes wrong and the pace goes full tilt as you spring from a slow crawl to constant sprinting and shooting. Unless you're a perfectionist who doesn't mind constantly reloading, you'll need to learn to thrive in the chaos. Diving from cover to cover while switching weapons and snagging kills is tough against a few opponents, let alone armored units accompanied by dogs and killer robots. It doesn't help that one of the few issues I had with the first game remains: the clumsy controls of dual-wield weapons. Since time doesn't slow down when you enter the weapon wheel, you need to know where everything is. You can hit a button to swap to the previously selected weapon or press another to bring up dual wielding. The slow pace at which you swap weapons, coupled with the different systems, causes a lot of wasted time. Don't get me wrong, I love the ability to shoot two different firearms at the same time, but I felt like it took just a bit too much effort to become proficient with the system. But everything becomes much more fluid after getting used to it past the first few hours. As far as shooting and movement goes, controls are tight and responsive, despite a few hiccups. BJ is a big guy, and it's easy to get stuck on small objects. Pieces of rubble or small poles can impede your movement, stopping a hasty escape in a hurry. It's annoying to die just because a table couldn't be vaulted. Once you're used to the sensitivity, it should be no problem popping headshots and eviscerating every Nazi in sight. Body parts fly off in chunks of gore when hit hard enough, and the feedback from each gun feels spot on. Wolfenstein 2 now offers an upgrade system not reliant on finding particular pieces. Find a kit and slap on an upgrade. It's perfect for beefing up the weapons you want to play with, to develop your specific playstyle. Although Wolfenstein 2 is a fantastic game in its own right, a big point of contention for many will be the lack of multiplayer. It'll take you at least 10 to 12 hours to complete the campaign, and there are a lot of collectibles, but hunting everything down is not everyone's cup of tea, so replayability will vary. It's hard to believe that both the New Order and the Old Blood have been topped, but Machine Games has done it again with the new Colossus. While paying full price for a AAA game these days isn't justifiable to plenty of people, this bloody shooter warrants every penny. If you've enjoyed the recent revival of single-player FPSs, then Wolfenstein 2 should be next on your list. Mowing down Nazis has never felt so satisfying.